Hey guys, it is Demery coming at you live from Des Moines, Iowa, and welcome back to my kitchen. Let me try to adjust this just a little bit so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully that's a little bit better. So as you guys are jumping on, say hello. If you are catching me live and see that red live banner up there in the corner, drop a 1 for me in the comments. If you are catching the replay, if you could just drop hashtag replay, that way I know that you stopped by. So we are going to make a breakfast this morning. So happy Saturday. It is like 11 o'clock here. I usually do like intermittent fasting, so I don't typically eat like an early breakfast ever. Let me know in the comments, do you guys ever do any sort of intermittent fasting at all? I usually try to stop eating around 7 at night. There is several nights where that doesn't work out in my favor because I work really late and then I make dinner late and then I eat late, and so it just throws me off. But I usually try not to eat any sooner than 11 or 12 the next day, just to do a little bit of fasting there. So let me know in the comments if you guys do that at all. Hi Nana, hi Cheryl, thanks for jumping on, you guys. Okay, so we are making a keto McGriddle. So I've tried this recipe before and it is delicious. It is going to be made with a chaffle. Okay, do you guys know what chaffles are? Let me know in the comments if you have ever tried making a chaffle. I think chaffle actually stands for cheese waffle. I don't know, because there is cheese in it. That's how you make it. So it's super different, and I was kind of skeptical at first, but I've grown to really like them, especially the ones that are spiced up a little bit. That's not just like a regular waffle. It has some other ingredients to make it really, really yummy. So we are going to jump into this, and what we're going to start with, I've kind of got a bowl here. This is actually really just not even a mixing bowl, but this will work, okay? So I am going to bear with me for just a second here while I jump on my recipe. So how's everybody doing today? Nana, what do you got planned today? Any fun plans? I know that it is a beautiful day here, so it's super exciting. Let me jump in here. We've got the sun shining in Iowa. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments where you're watching from and how the weather is there. I always love to see the different weather in different places and where everybody watches from. So let me real quickly share this out. If you guys want to share out this recipe, I would appreciate it. If you do, drop share it in the comments so that I can personally thank you. And hold on one moment for me here. Are you watching? Okay. So let me get this shared out. There we go. Okay, so let me jump back over to my recipe and then let's get into this. So we are going to need 4 large eggs. And I know I kind of got my hair down today, so try to get it back out of the way. Golf on TV, awesome. I know, Nana, you're from South Carolina, so how's the weather there? Tennessee, rainy. Oh, yes, it is definitely that time of year, huh? So, okay, we're going to start with 4 eggs and try not to make a complete mess out of these eggs. My goodness, we do not want to eat any shells. Let me throw this away real quick. I moved my trash can clear over there, so that's going to be a little bit of back and forth. That's okay, though. Okay. And that is egg 1. Let's go in with egg 2. And I'm just going to sit these over here for now so that I don't have to keep running back to the trash. And this isn't the best mixing bowl. I could have picked a better bowl, I think, but that's okay. I can't even crack my egg right on this bowl. Oh, thank you. Okay, so there's 3, and then here is number 4. Okay, so we've got our eggs in there. Let me get this towel here so that I can wash my hands off. And then we need 2 tablespoons of almond flour. Now this recipe says that you can also use I'm drawing a blank. What is the other flour? It said here up at the top that you can use, is it coconut flour? Is that the other one that's, why am I not seeing it now? Oh my. Okay, so you can also use coconut flour if you want, but this, did I pull up a separate part of my recipe? Okay, either way, it doesn't matter. We're going to use almond flour. So this is the almond flour that I have on hand right now. I just picked this up from our local Hy-Vee, and we need 2 tablespoons of the almond flour. So here is 1 tablespoon, and 2 tablespoons. Next, we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I've got that right here. This is a 1/2 teaspoon. I just grabbed this out, so we're gonna need 2 of these. So there's 1. My baking powder is starting to clump up a little bit. Drop in the comments, do you guys like the McGriddle from McDonald's? Have you guys ever tried it? Just the regular one. Maybe it was a cheat day, or maybe you're not on any sort of diet. That's okay too. I have had that growing up and I love it. It's one of my favorites. And so when I found this recipe, which is very similar, I was really excited to try this. So we are going to add in our mozzarella cheese, because to make a chaffle, you do need your cheese, and that's kind of how it all comes together. So we need 5 ounces, which is going to be a little bit over a 1/2 cup. So I'm just going to do like a heaping 1/2 cup. If I can get it out of there. I've got the world's biggest bag of mozzarella cheese, which I am a lazy keto. I'm making a mess. I am a lazy keto, so I don't shred my own cheese. Sometimes we do, but a lot of the time it's just easier for us to grab a bag. So just keep that in mind, that if you are strict keto, you want to make sure to shred your own cheese. So let me try to clean up my mess here, because I have got a lot going on here. We've got some errands to run today. It is so beautiful. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to mix this together. And then what we need to make this a McGriddle is, let me get that stirred real quick. My cheese is kind of clumping together there. Okay, is our syrup. Okay, so let me know if you guys are on a low carb or a keto diet, what syrup replacement that you use, because I know that this has some hidden sugars, okay, and some hidden carbs in here. It says 5 grams of carbs, and that is for 2 tablespoons. There is going to be 3 tablespoons in this chaffle, and this chaffle makes 2, because for our sandwich we do need a top and a bottom. So this is what, and you guys, I broke my nail. I have a nail appointment at 2:15, so I apologize if that's distracting, but I just have this sugar-free, great value. I got it from Walmart. I know that there's some other recipes, or not recipes, but other keto syrups out there, so I'm curious to know what you guys use, if you've tried any syrups, because like I said, this does have 5 grams of carbs, and there is some hidden sugars, and so we don't eat this often, although it is almost gone, but we've had it for a while. So we need 3 tablespoons of this, and you know what? I hope I even have 3 tablespoons. So there is 1, there is 2, I might have just enough here. Okay, and there is 3. That is it. Okay, well that worked out nicely. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have quite enough of that. Okay, let me set this aside, and then we are going to just continue mixing this, and then this is what you're gonna get here, which seems a little eggy. Seems like there's a lot of egg. Usually I thought that it was a little bit more almond floury, but that's okay. It's been a while since I've made this, so can you guys kind of see that there? It looks, but it does say 4 large eggs. That's what I use. 2 tablespoons of almond flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar-free maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 5 ounces of shredded cheese. So, okay, here it is. We are going to put it in our mini waffle maker. Let me know if you guys have ever tried this little Dash. Actually, this isn't even Dash brand. But I did get this from Walmart for $5, okay? So if you don't have one, you need one of these in your life, because they are awesome. I even, I'll show you guys here in just a moment how I made my other ingredients that are going to go on this sandwich. So I'm going to attempt, you know what? I almost forgot to spray her down. Okay, so I'm just using a little bit of olive oil spray. I know avocado spray is a really good option to get in some of your healthy fats. And you know what? I am going to scrape the side, because I did get a little on the side there that we want to make sure we get all that good stuff in here. And then I'm going to, why does this seem so eggy? I don't know. I'm not sure if I did this a little bit different than what I did last time. I don't remember it being that that much egg. But I am going to fill her up to about there, if you guys can see that okay. I always am not very good at putting the right amount in these. I haven't quite figured it out because it always overflows, and I always put less and less, and it still overflows on me because it rises. So we are going to let that cook for a little bit. And then what I did was I scrambled up some eggs, okay, just in a dish. And then I went ahead and I put the egg in the mini waffle maker. So it's kind of, there's like waffle indents in there, which is fine because this is going to fit perfectly on our sandwich. So it'll fit together really nicely there. And then I am going to add some bacon to the top of this. You guys can do breakfast sausage. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys like better, breakfast sausage or bacon? Me, it kind of depends on my mood. We just so happen to have bacon, so that is what I did. And actually, my bacon got a little bit crispy. I usually make my bacon in the air fryer. I absolutely love air fried bacon. Yes, there we go. I think that it is super, super yummy that way, and it comes out really crispy, although I think I did do it a couple minutes too long, but that's okay. And one thing that I've read about making these chaffles is you want to put this on a plate before you start to cook your chaffle because it gets kind of messy, okay? And I didn't do that, of course. I forgot, and so here it is, just hanging out, spilling all over. I know you guys probably can't see it, but that's okay. You're not missing anything, I promise. You're just missing a mess. Oh, it smells good. I can smell the syrup. Okay, let's try to clean that up just a little bit here. And let me grab some extra paper towels. And of course, it is kind of exploding a little bit. Let's see if I can move it in the camera. It's kind of hot. Can you guys see that? It's totally coming out the side, but that's okay. Okay, so this is going to be our bottom, and then again, we are going to make 2 for a breakfast sandwich. The last time that I made this, it was huge. Like, it's a big amount of food because you are having 2 chaffles and then your egg and your bacon or your sausage, whichever you prefer. And so I ended up just cutting it in half and eating half one morning and half another the next day. So the next thing that we're going to want on this is our cheese, which I'm thinking once I get this chaffle out, I'll just stick the cheese directly on it so that it starts to melt just a little bit because I know that my bacon and my eggs have cooled down just a little. Let me pull up and see exactly how many carbs. Is it going to tell me? Some of the recipes do, some of them don't. Let me try it this way. Okay, so let me get this up. And if you guys do want to be added into my secret keto recipe group, just drop group in the comments. I will get you added. I find tons and tons of my recipes from that group. There is also more than just recipes. There's times where we'll do like different challenges in the group where someone will go live, one of the admins, and just tell you different ways to like do certain workouts that can really help. Or you know, count macros or keto tips, tricks. I mean, there's all kinds of different things in that group. And you know what? I am not seeing how many total carbs are in this sandwich. I thought that I would. I know that with this syrup specifically, well, can you guys hear me? I'm back. Sorry about that. Can you hear me okay? Drop some ears if you can hear me. Somebody called me. I hate when that happens when I'm on live. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? I know sometimes it takes a minute to catch up. Am I back? I don't know. I can't see any comments. I see Facebook doesn't have your voice synced. That's because I just got a phone call. Somebody had called me and messed up my video. Gosh darn them. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. Thank you, Donna. I hate when that happens. Okay. It's either somebody calls me when I'm on live or somebody, or my alarm goes off, because I have different alarms set for everything just to kind of stay on track. And something always happens when I'm on live. So it's real life over here. I apologize. Okay, good. Thank you, Cheryl. Awesome. Oh, good, Barbara. Okay. Awesome. So we are going to see how this looks. Let me see if it's it's getting crunchy. Let me grab a fork just so that I can take it off of my griddle here. And, well, how are we going to do this? There we go. Okay, so that is what it looks like. That is our griddle. Okay, so I'm going to add my egg. Well, nope. I'm going to add my cheese. About forgot my cheese. We don't want to forget that. That's the best part. Okay, did anybody say in the comments? Let me scroll up and see if anybody has, do you guys eat the McDonald's McGriddle ever? I don't see anybody saying anything. High 70s. Oh, that's beautiful. I am so jealous. Okay, yeah, let me know in the comments if do you guys eat the McGriddle ever from McDonald's? I know that we try to stay away from McDonald's just to be healthier, but I have the perfect alternative, and this is it. So I am just going to pick up my egg and put it on there, and then I'm just going to add, let me spray one more time here, just to make sure that we don't have any. And then I'm going to make my top. Now, I probably won't stay on here because this does usually take a little bit. So I probably won't stay on here the whole time that this cooks. But you guys get the idea. Once the top is done, then I will. And this actually is going to make 4. Yes, this is going to make 4 truffles. So this will make my husband his sandwich, and then me my sandwich. I will put the recipe in the description for you guys. So if you guys want to try this, I've made it before and I definitely recommend it. But here's what we've got going so far. If you're just jumping on, I did crisp my bacon a little bit too much. But let me know, are you guys team crispy bacon or team soft bacon? I know that that's a debate, and I think that a lot of people are team crispy. So I'm curious to know what you guys like. So I prefer crispy for sure, but usually not this crispy. I left it in the air fryer a little bit too long. I love sausage and cheese McGriddle, no egg. Okay, no egg. Well, yeah, those are yummy too. And you can totally leave the egg off of this. You can customize it however that you would like. So you could even add some, tomatoes, anything, whatever you guys want on whatever you guys like on your sandwiches. So I am going to finish cooking the top of this here and then put my sandwich together. I will take a picture of the finished product just so that you guys can see how it turns out. My goodness, I cannot speak today. And then I will, of course, leave the description in the recipe in the description. There we go. Okay, again, if you guys don't mind sharing this out, I would appreciate it. That way I can thank you. It really does help me out a ton. I appreciate all of you guys who support me. And if you do want to be added into my Remind, my little group that I have where I send out a text message. Well, it's not actually a text message. It's like a Remind app, but I can send you a quick notification that says when I go live. I usually let them know about 5 minutes ahead of time so that you can jump on with me. I absolutely love when you guys jump on and talk to me while I'm doing this. So that's it, you guys. That is our keto McGriddle breakfast sandwich. So I hope that everybody has a wonderful Saturday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.